Hello children, welcome once again to the online classes of Science Standard 4th. So today we will continue our revision in reproduction in animals. Yes children, remember yesterday in the last class we did reproduction in animals revision, that was part 1, right? And in part 1 we discussed about why reproduction is important, right? And we also discuss about how do animals reproduce. Okay, there are two ways in which animals reproduce, and we discuss about the animals which give birth to their young ones, means which give birth to their young ones and also take care of their young ones by feeding them with their milk, and they are called mammals. Today we will discuss about the animals that lay eggs, means the animals which reproduce by laying eggs. And in those some birds are there, some animals like birds, snakes, frogs, etc., even insects, they all lay eggs and reproduce. From the eggs babies hatch, right? See now, you know, the animals lay eggs and babies hatch out of the eggs. In this case we will first revise about the birds. Okay, so birds also lay eggs and reproduce. As you know, most of the birds build their nest. Okay, and in their nest they lay the eggs. The female bird lay the eggs. Okay, and after laying the eggs, the mother bird sits on the egg to keep them warm. Now before that we will study the structure of the bird's egg. As you see in the slide, this is the structure of a bird's egg, right? And as you see, the outer covering, okay, the outer covering which is white in color, you all have seen the egg, right? So the outer covering which is white in color, that is called shell. Okay, that is little bit hard. Okay, and inside the, when you break open the shell, inside is the soft material. Okay, and the in the center is the yellow color material, that is called yolk. Okay, you will see in the center when you break open the egg, you must have seen it many times. Okay, yellow color soft material is there, that is called yolk. Okay children, and surrounding the yolk, okay, is a white color material. Okay, white color liquid is there, that is called albumin. Okay, here you can see in the picture, see here, this is the shell. Okay, and this is the yolk. The yellow colored thing which is present in the center of an egg is yolk, and the white material surrounding the yolk is the albumin. Okay, it is the albumin. And the most important thing is the center, in the center of the yolk, on the top of the yolk, you are seeing the red color. Okay, here a red color is there, and that is called the embryo, that is the developing baby, you can say. Okay, so on the top of the yolk is a developing baby, you can say, and that is called embryo. And this white color albumin, it protects the embryo. Okay, because it is surrounding the embryo, it protects the embryo and also provides water and protein to it. And yolk also provide the food to the embryo. Yolk contains the food for the embryo, and this is how the embryo grows. Okay, here is the air cell, you can say, that is the space from which the air can be taken for breathing, you can say. Okay, so this is a structure of a bird's egg, right children? Okay, so this is how, when the female bird lay the egg, okay, it sits on the eggs. Okay, after the eggs are laid, the mother bird will sit on the eggs to keep them warm. You can see in the picture. Okay, to keep them warm. Okay, and this process is called incubation. Yes, children, what it is called? It is incubation. It is called incubation. The sitting of mother bird on the eggs to keep them warm is called incubation. And you know, the baby bird starts growing inside the egg. Okay, inside the egg, the baby bird, that is the embryo, you can say, it starts growing. Okay, until it develops fully. Okay, it comes out of the egg. See, the baby birds are fully developed. They break open the shell and come out. This is called hatching. Okay, the eggs hatch and the baby bird comes out of the egg. Right, children? See, you can see in the picture. Okay, the baby bird has come out. Now, when the baby birds are small, okay, are young, you can say. Okay, they are not able to find their own food or to fly. Okay, then the parents or the parent birds feed them. Okay, and protect the birds. Okay, you can say that they take care of their small baby birds. Okay, you can see in the picture how the parent bird is feeding the baby bird, right? Because they are small, they are not able to fly, their wings are not fully developed, you can say. Okay, so the parent birds feed and protect the young birds until they can look after themselves. Right, children? Now, here we will do a small activity. And what is that activity? You have to label the diagram. Okay, for this you also should learn the diagrams. Right? In this lesson you should learn these diagrams like structure of an egg, life cycle of cockroach, that we will be again revising. Okay, but you should learn all these diagrams. So here, when the picture is given, you have to label the diagram. You should know all the labelings correctly. Okay, so let us start. Now you have seen the diagram. You should know what is what. Okay, what is this? The outer portion. You remember what I said? Yes, I know you must be knowing, right? So this is the shell, outer covering. So I will write here shell. Right, children? And the center portion, which is yellow in color, is what? Yolk. Yes, very good. Yolk. Right? And on the top of the yolk is the developing baby, and we call it embryo. EMBRYO. Right? And the white portion covering the yolk is the albumin. Yes, children? Albumin. I am also going to show you the slide with correct labels. Okay, here I have done it, but it is not looking very well. You can say it is difficult to write on this still. Okay, air cell. This portion is called air cell, right? Okay, so this is how you can label the diagram. See here. Right, this is the diagram with labels. So this is the shell, the yellow portion is the yolk, on top of it is the embryo, then here is the air pocket or air cell, and here is the albumin. Right, this is how the diagram of bird's egg look like. Right, children? Okay, and whenever you learn to draw the diagram, you should also learn to label it. Okay, all important labels you should know, and you should label it correctly. Right, children? Why? Okay, now further we will also do some filling the blanks. Okay, to revise, to know whether you have understood this portion correctly or not. Right, children? Yes. So let us begin. What is first one? In the egg, the dash contains food for the developing baby. Just now only we did the structure of a bird's egg, and in that I explained to you what what portion is yolk and what does it do. So here yolk is the answer because it contains the food for the developing baby. On the top of the yolk is the embryo. Right, children? So here the first answer is yolk. Yolk contains, while albumin, what does it do? It protects the embryo. Okay. See the next one. We'll see the white part of bird's egg is called the albumin. Right. Yellow portion is the yolk and white is called albumin. So here I'll write albumin. Yes. Okay. The mother bird sitting on the eggs to keep them warm. Very simple. You just saw the picture also. Yes. What is that called? Mother bird sitting on the eggs to keep them warm. Yes. I know you know the answer. Yes. Okay. Then you confirm it. I am telling you the answer. The answer is incubation. Okay. The mother bird sitting on the eggs is incubation. INCUBATION. Okay, children? Okay, next one. I'll have to remove this to read the last one here. The developing baby at the top of the yolk is called the what? Is called the developing baby at the top of the yolk is called the embryo. Yes, children? Very simple. This is EMBRYO. I am not able to write the answer, but I am going to see here. Somehow I have written. Now I am going to show you the slide with the correct answers. Right? Here it is. Okay. In the egg, the yolk contains food for the developing baby. Right? The white part of a bird's egg is called the albumin. The mother bird sitting on the eggs to keep them warm is called incubation, and the developing baby at the top of the yolk is called the embryo. Right? Now I hope you have fully understood the structure of an egg and the functions of the different parts of the egg, and you also know how to label the diagram. Right, children? So here I'll take your leave. In the next class, we will revise the next part of the lesson. Till then, take care. Thank you.